Hey, in this tutorial we'll see how to apply quick filter across all the columns. We will use this global search to narrow down our result set. This filter can be applied to multiple columns simultaneously, like we can filter mic, which filter out name, which matches MICH, and then we can add last name like Klee followed by 23 and we can see the result sets. Similarly, we can put mic with age 29 and sports swimming. So we'll create a project using ng new quick filter and open it in Visual Studio Code. Next we will install agGrid and agGrid Angular and save it in package.json dev dependency using -- save. And in Angular's JSON, we will add this to style sheet, else the grid will not be displayed properly. For older version of Angular CLI, it would be angular-cli.json file. We will edit app.module.html and add agGrid Angular. Here we will define what is the height and the width of the grid should be. We will pass our column definition to agGrid column def. We will set animation equals to true for better user experience. And grid ready we will call on grid ready function and pass the event. And in app.component.ts in constructor we initialize HTTP request to fetch data from backend server. HTTP client is imported from Angular Common HTTP. We will define column depth and other variables like grid API, grid column API, search value. And on ngOnInit, we will assign the column definitions value. It is basically an array of column definitions. So, header name is the name that will be displayed. Field name should be the same as that of the dataset key name. Let's add age, country column and other columns like year and date. Sports column and how many gold, silver, bronze and total medals won. On grid ready, we will assign params.api to this.grid.api. And params.column.api to this.gridColumn.api. And using HTTP GET method, we will call a REST API to fetch data. So once the data is retrieved, we will pass it to params.app.setRawData. Let's see what's there in this dataset. So it's a huge chunk of JSON object. I'm using a JSON plugin called JSON Handle which formats this JSON object. Inside src app appmodule.ts, let's import agGrid from ag-grid-angular/main. We will also add HTTP client module and add it in imports. And agGrid module dot with components, which takes an array of custom components. This with components is used to specify custom cell color or buttons on particular cell. We will check out this in our next tutorial. So for now, we'll leave it blank. Layout is broken. We need to restart the server. We'll add a theme using agtheme Balham. Let's put a search box which is input of type text. And on key up, we will call quick search method. And bind it to search value. Let's define quick search method. And on this dot grid API dot set quick filter, we'll pass the search value. We need to import from module from angular-forms. And our search is up and running. Now we can use this global filter like raw has 23 in it or 2008, and for multi-column matches we use like United, RYA with age 27, sports, rowing. That's all for this tutorial. If you like this video, then hit the thumbs up icon, subscribe to the channel CodeSpace and get notified by hitting the bell icon for upcoming tutorials and live sessions on cloud technology, Node.js and much more. For queries, comment below. Thanks for watching.